Megan's videos are so predictable. She's gonna be wearing that ugly red sweatshirt, brag about the boat she rides to work, and mention she studied bioengineering at Berkeley. And oh yeah, 2 of the whitest girls' names are gonna appear on the screen 5 different times in 5 different fonts. What? I can't hear you. Mama, I just got into Harvard. I just can't wait to go to college, surround myself with like-minded people, stimulate myself intellectually, discover myself, create potentially irreversible habits, and bury myself financially. So apparently, college decisions came out recently, and the only reason why I know that is because I accidentally broke the YouTube recommendation algorithm by accidentally clicking once on a college decision reaction video, and now my YouTube feed is spamming me with a bunch of humble brag videos. Like, we get it, you apply to all IVs, no safeties, and you're gonna open up all your decisions all at once in front of the people who don't want you to get into any of them. So I know there's a lot of YouTube videos out there that give you the full laydown of UC Berkeley: classes, social scene, professors, clubs, parties, drugs, alcohol, job prospects. But those are all trivial. I'm here to tell you what I think is most important to know about UC Berkeley. And I didn't really want the direction of my channel to focus on college. Honestly, I had no direction for this channel at all. I'm just here to have a good time. But I feel like I need to get some stuff out of my system. And disclaimer, the purpose of this video is not to convince you to not come here or turn down your offer. You shouldn't choose a school simply because it's globally ranked academically. You should choose a school because it has the #1 ranked meme page. Get your priorities straight. For me, my entire family went to Berkeley. Megan, don't say it. Go Bears. Fuck. So when it came down to choosing schools, it came down to 2 options: Berkeley or Cal. Alright, so the first thing that you need to know about UC Berkeley is that you need to subscribe to this channel right now. I was watching this computer science tutorial video on YouTube the other day, and the guy goes, in order for your code to work, you need to click this button right now. And I'm like, oh, the GitHub link? No, the subscribe button. I'm just kidding. If you didn't already, don't unsubscribe. So the first thing that you should know about UC Berkeley: the top 3 places around campus to get your laptop stolen. #1, Cafe Strata. #2, Romeo's. And #3, Saks Coffee House. So you'll get mugged/robbed at least once during your time at Cal, but don't worry, you'll become a stronger person because of it. This leads into one of my main points, which is you'll learn a lot of real-life survival skills, such as learning how to not get robbed, never sit with your laptop near the front door of a cafe, never use your laptop in an outdoor cafe, never leave anything in your car unless it's stored in your trunk. So after freshman year, you're no longer guaranteed dorms. So you'll, for the first time, sign your very first lease to a penthouse apartment, where you'll be paying $1,000 a month for a room with no windows. You'll learn how to differentiate which Craigslist ads are scams and which ones aren't. You'll put the living in living room. All right, next point. You know that Tesla or Mercedes-Benz that you drove in high school? Well, say hello to your new sweet ride, the 51B. You'll be riding this puppy more than you ride. So if you're someone who delayed getting your driver's license, Berkeley is the perfect school for you. Want to go to downtown Berkeley? Want to go shopping at Trader Joe's? The 51B will be your golden chariot. Some of you may know that I don't have my license yet. I can drink before I can drive. And every time I go to a bar, I have to show my passport. Maybe I'm trying to flex my American citizenship. Next thing they say about UC Berkeley, I don't know who they are, that we have some of the best professors in the world. Correction. They are the roguest professors in the world. They're fucking rebels. Yeah, I know this class is Math 54, but I printed Math 53 on the front page of your final because I can. You know what? For every proof, I'll show you the beginning, but I'll never finish any of them. Every lecture will be like an episode of Gossip Girl, ending on a cliffhanger. Will Chuck and Blair ever get together? Who will Ted eventually marry and be your mother? Who's Joe's next door neighbor? Will Yoon Se-ri ever return to South Korea? Stay tuned to find out. Never. Yeah, I know I gave you a 5-hour final to take in 3 hours, but if you solve the question before reading it, you should finish the exam in time. So the final will be open note, open book, open Google. The final will be one question, prove Navier-Stokes. Next thing you should know. You know those pulsing calves you've always wanted? Well, ditch those shape-ups, because the entire campus is one giant hill. There are more boba shops surrounding campus than there are Starbucks, McDonald's, and Chipotle's combined. So get your insulin ready. The sketchier looking the place, the better the food. Hey Oski, what's for dinner tonight? Well, we've got Top Dog, Gypsies, or Brazil Cafe. No, I mean something affordable. Oh, what about Chez Panisse? Oh, and don't forget that ramen shop at the edge of campus that's never served a single bowl of ramen. Next fun fact, we have pets. You guys have probably heard of this one before, but you'll join at least one protest that you have no idea what you're protesting for. Oh, being charged extra for guac is so misogynistic. Down with the patriarchy. Oh, there's a fun tradition where students run naked through the libraries every week before finals week. So if you're into that, that could be a deciding factor for you. So you may have heard of this one, Berkeley time, where everything at Berkeley starts 10 minutes after the real world time. And there's a lot of controversy behind how this term arose. Some people say it's because 10 minutes are allotted for you to get between classes. 10 minutes because that's how long it takes before a professor has to cancel class. 10 minutes because Berkeley thinks that time is a social construct, but I personally think that Berkeley time was created because it takes 10 minutes to make a serving of 12 brownies. 364 days out of the year, we're hardcore environmental activists to make up for our sins on that one day out of the year. If deep down you always secretly wanted to rock socks with Birkenstocks but knew the lead cheerleader would never approve, this is your chance to live that dream. If deep down you really wanted to wear as much eyeliner as Taylor Momsen, Berkeley is the place for you. Here you can get away looking however you want, as ugly as you want, doing whatever the fuck you want. Like, I saw one guy literally skiing around the streets of Berkeley and everyone was like, oh, Rob's just getting his daily workout in. I felt the need to address this one. No, my chem lab has never been sabotaged before. The ones who probably say this as an excuse because they can't actually do the chem lab. Don't worry, we've all been there. Getting over 100% yield and creating matter is perfectly normal. Okay, I know every year there's people deciding between UCLA and UC Berkeley, and a common point that gets brought up is that UCLA is so close to Hollywood. Berkeley has some pretty great actors ourselves. See these students smiling? Actors. Sure, Berkeley may be the birthplace of CRISPR and invented like the entire periodic table of elements, but Brenda Song went to Berkeley. If that's not enough to persuade you to come here, then we're never getting over the coronavirus. Ultimately, if you want a unique experience, I guarantee you'll leave Berkeley with at least one interesting story. Like that one time my physics lab partner brought a bong to class. What'd you just say? People will say Berkeley is dangerous, challenging, competitive, cutthroat, smells like weed, and they're right. But frankly, the world isn't any different. It all depends on whether you want to face this truth today or 4 years from now.